Hello, everybody. This is Julie Lynn from Pathways to Peace, and I'm very blessed to be here with you today. I'm going to be talking about how do I let go and let God. When we are in a spot of wanting to let go, but not really sure how to do it, it usually means we're in a spot of control. Control can show up in the ways of self sabotage, always trying to predict and control an outcome, having control over other people's thoughts and feelings. And really, when we are in those spots, it's really self sabotage and it's really actually taking control over us when we're completely obsessing about the control of an outcome or wanting this outcome so badly. That control is actually taking control over us. There's actually more power in surrendering and letting go than there is in for us controlling. And it's really what it is it's really your ego wounded self that feels like there needs to be rules or set boundaries or set outcomes. And so we get so fixed on that because we live in a society where we follow all of these rules. We get told what to think, what to do, what to think, what to do. And so we have all of this fear that is wrapped around our control issues. And we could be having control patterns that we're not even aware of. So it's really coming into that place of awareness and coming into that place of acknowledgement so that we can release the control and get to our state of hearing our inner guidance. It's really about inner bonding with our inner guidance. And what it really comes down to, it's not how do you let go. You need to have the intent to let go. The conscious intent to let go daily, hourly, minute by minute sometimes. I mean, there are days where I'm like, okay, God, you take this. I don't want it back. Oh, it came back to me. God, please take this. I don't want it back. So don't think that it's not a challenge for even people that have all of the skills and kind of talk about it and teach it. It's a constant battle for everybody and you're not alone. So what it really is, letting go and letting God, is taking the quiet time to connect in with yourself, connect into your higher guidance, and finding out what is the fear behind this control you're trying to take, because you cannot be in a place of control and in a place of surrender at the same time. It's impossible. So what is it that you're trying to control? Because when you're trying to control something, there's a fear that's being brought up to be acknowledged, to become aware of. And when you have that fear and that awareness of that fear creep up, you can release it and surrender it. So it's actually quite a blessing when you get in those points of fear and it's creeping up, negative patterns of thought. It's coming to the surface, so to speak, so you can let it go. So instead of beating yourself up about it, wishing that your anxiety would go away, wishing that you wouldn't feel that way, because I know we all wish we wouldn't feel that way, but we're human, remember. Allow yourself to be human and just really allow yourself to be aware of the fear behind the control. And then you can come from a state of being at your highest self. Just sit quietly. Just get really in tune with your thoughts, with your actions, and remember what you put out into the world is what you bring back into the world. And letting go and letting God is purely about inner bonding. Spirit is always here to support you and to guide you and speak to you. But oftentimes you're not listening because you're so caught up in your head and in your fear that you just aren't hearing. And so that's when it's really important for you to take that 5-minute break to tune into yourself, breathe. Breathe in the intent of letting go and release anything less than that. You can do this. It is a conscious effort, conscious intent every day. Say to yourself every day, I intend to surrender to my highest good today. I let myself receive the guidance infinitely and divinely. And allow yourself to just breathe that in and feel the presence and release all of the unseen, unknown energies that no longer serve you and release the known energies that no longer serve you as well. And when you can do this, and when you can just consistently have that intent of releasing and surrendering, you will become a part of your inner bonding. And it does become easier and easier and easier the more you do it. That fear, it may never go away, but having that intent to releasing it does actually help so much in getting through your days. And I wish you all the best in releasing and surrendering and getting rid of that control. And remember that there is more power in releasing and surrendering than there is in control. So sometimes it's just best to be quiet, check in with yourself, and breathe. So wishing you all the best, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.